It is absolutely a pleasure to introduce Jen Deshen. She's a success astronumerologist, Akashic healer, speaker, author, who helps people live the promise of their purpose and freedom to create their own joyful vision of success. Through her mastery of metaphysics, deep intuition, compassionate clarity, Jen guides her clients along the success path by helping them uncover their most powerful abilities and release emotional weight. Anyone else ever do any sessions with Jen? Yeah. Amazing, right? Amazing. She also helps people change their lifelong patterns that no longer serve them so that they can manifest what they truly desire in their personal and in their business lives. Jen Deshen.
I always wanted to do that.
Do it again.
All right. Freedom. I believe in freedom. I believe every person has the right to choose who they want to be, how they want to live, even bring out the craziest parts of themselves that they've been hiding. That's true freedom. Anyone here believe in freedom?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. You know, I lived most of my life believing in freedom, but not living freedom. I thought I had to follow all these rules and stay in a box. And I want to share with you how I found my wings. Picture this. It's 2010. I'm in my apartment, on my bed. I'm so depressed. I feel so heavy. My life feels worthless. I've been confining myself in a box, trying to be who I think people want me to be. I am alone, surrounded by people. I'm desperately unhappy. I don't want to go on. What's the point of my life? Suddenly I hear a voice.
Jen, get up, fool! Your life's not over. It's barely begun. Get up and follow the signs.
Follow the signs? Follow the signs? What signs? Well, I'll get up. My feet feel so heavy. I can hardly move. But I'm up. And I decide to walk the dog. As I'm walking the dog, I realize all I want is the freedom to be happy. I want to be me. I want to express who I am, live my life with passion. I want to love my life. Do what I came here to do. Live from the heart. Live with love. Dance, sing, whatever it takes. I realize, happiness, freedom, that's going to demand a whole lot of crazy. I'm good with crazy. I'm ready for crazy. So I get crazy. I get a divorce. And that makes me so happy. Yay! I'm free. And then I start taking a whole lot of classes to find myself. I throw a whole bunch of money trying to figure out who am I. And I get so dizzy looking for me. I learned some things. But I realize the box has just got bigger. I'm still in a box. One day, I get an email inviting me to welcome the archangels into my home. Archangels? I don't even believe in angels. But what if this is a sign? I did sign up for crazy, and this is pretty out there. So I'm going to do it. I follow the directions. I prepare the most beautiful altar. It's the brightest spark in my borrowed home. I arrange those white flowers. I set up plum fruit. I light a candle. It's almost time. But what does one wear to welcome archangels? I'm going to wear a crown. This feels like a celebration. Crazy is coming. Welcome, archangels, into my home. I don't hear anything. I was expecting at least a hello,
Hang my coat.
or the brush of an angel wing. Nothing. Well, I sit across from my invisible guests, waiting. All of a sudden, I get an urge to write. And I start to write and write. There's information flooding into me. I'm hearing things like, humans don't enjoy life enough. They're way too caught in the suffering. They are attached to their baggage. I'm attached to my baggage. I'm going to need some help letting go of that. Freedom requires that you leave your baggage behind. It's kind of a narrow doorway. I continue to write. I fall asleep. At 3 a.m., I wake up. There is more to write. All this stuff flooding into me about magic and symbols, that I have an attachment to the fairies. I know more about angels than I realized. I fall back asleep. I'm feeling lighter. In the morning, I'm sitting there eating my granola. What's this? A feather. What if those angels, those archangels, really are here in my living room? Hey, I like this kind of crazy. I like these signs. 3 days later, I have to go to Arizona for a conference. As I'm sitting on the plane, I look out the window. And I imagine those archangels flying alongside the plane. I feel freer. And I feel, I don't feel alone anymore. There are people who understand my kind of crazy. When I get to the hotel room, I go to sleep. 3 a.m., I wake up. The phone is ringing. Hello?
Hello?
Hello! There's no one there. This happens every night while I'm at the conference. It's a wake-up call. The angels are inviting us to move into the crazy, the new freedom. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. I was ready. Yes, I'm ready to be crazy as I need to be. I'm ready to be me. There's no need for any more lies. I'm free. 3 months later, I fly home to South Africa. My dad is not doing well. Dad, you remember how you shared the esoteric things with me? All about reincarnation and positive thinking, and how you could make whatever you wanted out of your life. All was real and possible. My dad was an amazing man. He was the gentlest of souls. He was very focused and determined. He was very successful. He had the most generous heart. He was a pharmacist, a hypnotherapist, doctor of homeopathy. He used to walk on his hands around the pool every day when I was a girl. Skip 100 times. We had this tape recorder. It was like this big, clunky, portable tape recorder. Black. It had these lines in it and this kind of mesh material where the sound would come out. We would gather around it because the sound wasn't that good, so we could all hear. And it had these big buttons you really had to press so hard so the cassette would pop up or begin to play. That moment when the cassette popped up, we were all like, hurry up, turn it around. You didn't want to miss a minute or miss a moment of recording. I would listen to my dad's recordings of him doing hypnotherapy, doing age regression and past life regression, listening to old voices, speaking in strange languages, sharing the mysteries of life. I knew life was not a box when I saw and heard what was coming out. I was reminded of who I really am, of what life really means. Dad, all that stuff you taught me, I was so grateful for it, but you were skeptical. You didn't really believe it. And I want to step into who I really am. I want to be the healer. I want to be the person I came here to be. I'm ready. I want to dive in deep and I want to embrace it with all my heart and soul. I need your blessing. Jelly beans. You have such passion for the divination arts, for the numbers, for the stuff you want to learn and share. Be the captain of your ship. Be the master of your fate. I give you my blessing. A few months later, my dad died. I saw him only once before. But I carried his blessing with me. The beauty of what he gave me. The freedom to step into my own shoes. A few months later, as I continued to learn, I was at a workshop. Just absorbing the incredible information that was falling into me, into my soul. Just reveling in the beauty of being able to be who I am, to absorb things that once I might have shied away from. No more secrets, no more lies, just passion and freedom. I felt something on my back. What is it? There's feathers. They're wings, angel wings growing out of my back. I look around, nobody notices. But I feel that sense of excitement. I have wings. I've been given angel wings. I've been given my path to freedom. I can fly. And I allow my wings to expand.